It's the Happy Corner.
And what the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome to the Happy Corner podcast with KB and
Amy.
And we got Timmy working the board. And we got a very special guest. I'm so happy to have him. Give it up for Bobby Hill.
Yay,
Hey,
Bobby Hill.
what's up, everybody? How are we doing?
Good. We're so happy to have
fun.
you on. Yes, for sure.
Hosted so many of these. It's cool to be a guest on one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's way different.
Yeah, I don't have to do all the work here.
Yeah. We don't either. We make Tim and Sterling do it.
Yeah. We just show up and look cute.
Yes.
Right.
This is true. We got some thoughts in the audience
you
today.
do it
too,
well.
which is
You do it
exciting.
well.
Thank you. Sitco's back in the audience.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We got Adele.
We got Adele. We got two thoughts in the audience.
Our two thoughts from the audience. We got some people in the Twitch as well.
Yeah. What up, Twitch family?
They're drinking and
They're
smoking.
drinking and smoking.
Your Twitch people don't mind if I get high while we're on this podcast.
Oh, no, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Our Twitch people they're smoking Kim 91, Alien Dog, and Crown.
Oh, shit.
They don't fuck around. They are
That's a-
always
oh,
ready with an
fuck around.
answer.
Yeah.
Too. What are you going to drink today, KB? What is?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit of Malort.
All right.
Damn, to hear that gurgle.
That was nice. I really need to bring my bong down. I feel left out. I feel
To
left
hear
out.
that gurgle. That was great, Bobby.
You know, you hear a sound one time and then you really like it and you just try and chase that sound forever, you know?
That's true. KB,
So-
did you pick my Golden Girls for me today?
Yeah.
Tell you about a relationship.
No, man. So how have you been doing?
You know, just waiting for the world to end like everybody else. You know, like I'm trying to figure out what weapons I'm going to use in the melee, and
Axes.
Yeah, you using axes?
prepping my mask for the purge. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
want to be, want to be good to go. I don't know. I'm somebody. I actually. You know, somewhat as a joke, but for real, I have Antifa in my Twitter handle. Like it actually says Bobby Antifa Hill on there. So
Nice.
I'm sure I'll be on the list of people they'll come for.
Oh, Lord.
Even though I've yet to throw any type of cocktails, Molotovs or otherwise. So
Well, hopefully they just assume you're using a fake name anyway. You know?
yeah, they'll be
like,
like,
this was a-
that's not even. There's no guy named Bobby Hill.
Not a real person who would
They don't.
go by Bobby
Yeah. That's a question I get asked a lot.
if you
Like,
would change.
Yeah, and it's like I was here before the cartoon came out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So,
not
like,
fair.
Like I know a bunch of people be like, and like just the lack of self-esteem and deciding to go by a different name is just too much for me. You know, like people that knew me as Bobby and then like if I change it to like Rob or something.
Ew,
I'd have
you
so
went
many
by
friends.
Bob.
I'd have so many friends that are like, what is wrong with you?
They're like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, give in to that shit? No.
Yeah, and
So-
you're expecting your friends and family to go along with it.
Rob is a likable dude.
Yeah, right.
Like
I
I don't like the name
other
Rob.
names.
Rob Hill,
You know what I'm saying?
specifically Rob Hill.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That doesn't even look like you.
That's the thing, is that like none of the other stuff fits me in like look or personality. Like Robert sounds like someone who's way too serious,
Right.
and like I mean that's me some of the time, but it's like 20%. And Bob is just I know I don't have any
That
hair.
sounds
but
like
I'm
you
not old
own a
enough
car
yet.
dealership.
Bob Rohrman.
Come and
Yeah.
get
Oh,
your
shout out to Bob
Nissans
Rohrman.
and
Passed
Bobby
away.
Hills. Bob Hills.
Rest in peace to Bob Rohrman. You probably stole a lot of money from people in car deals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Bob just sounds like an old man's name. Like I should be a great grandpa or something.
Yeah.
I should be.
Most people
So
like
Bobby it
Uncle
is,
Bob.
you know?
Yeah, keep it Bobby. I don't blame you. You had it first.
Yeah, if it's good enough for Brown, it's good enough for me. You know, you eat all them drugs, he's still running around. It's got to be worth something.
Yeah, he kicked it with Mike Tyson and survived.
Damn.
You know how crazy you have to be to kick with Mike Tyson and still have money later? Because
That's
Like-
impressive.
And
Yeah.
like here's how
Your
you
nose is
here's how
still
you
intact?
here's how you know it's a man's world. Like Bobby Brown for sure contributed to the fact of why Whitney Houston isn't here, and Whitney Houston is a way better person than Bobby Brown, and yet we didn't come for Bobby Brown in any serious manner. We were just like, this is Bobby being Bobby. It's his prerogative. I guess we
That's
just gotta let him
true,
go
yeah.
on and just be a rich guy on his own somewhere. Like Bobby suffered None at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bobby told us in 1984 when My Prerogative came out, whenever that shit came out. When it was at 88
I don't know.
or whatever.
It was 87, 88, something like that.
Yeah, 88.
I'm old, I'll tell you.
Yeah, he said it's my prerogative. Basically, like, fuck y'all. Y'all got me all the way fucked. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah. And everybody during that whole time was like, okay, well, then I guess we'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You remember when Britney Spears, like, redid it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that shit?
Oh, Britney.
Man, she's in a tough spot.
Yeah.
I think she just said, like, she wants everything to be public because she wants people to know that she's okay. Because she's like, y'all gotta chill out. Like, I'm all right. But she is totally giving in to, like, people are like, hey, if you're in danger, do this. And then she does that thing. So you're kind of sending some mixed messages. I think it's a double-edged
sword. Like, her coming out and saying, like, I'm chill, everything's all good. Like, hey, listen, this is just dumb celebrity gossip shit, right? But, like,
that's fine.
But, like, it just seems like there's something I'm not like, hey, go get her, but also it does seem like an odd situation. You know what I mean? Like, maybe she's really that mentally fucked up.
Listen, she was also a child star, and I think that in itself is going to lead to some adult fucking upness. Does that make sense?
Let me tell you something about one thing. Okay, I don't give a fuck. As an adult, I could have tattooed the fucking galaxy on my face. You will never get control of my motherfucking money that I fucking worked my ass off for and gave up my childhood, my youth. You got me all the way.
Isn't her dad
up,
a huge piece of shit anyway? Like, I know, but he's just a huge piece of shit in general. So, like, yeah, not that dude. If she needs help, she needs help. I won't.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is, like, I hope everything is cool, but, like, and I hope that's, like, the proper way that her life should be working out at the moment. But like, if it's not, it totally sucks because she's because it just seems not that she deserves anything any more than anybody else, but it seems like she has gone through quite a bit.
Right.
And I don't honestly know the circumstance. I'm just saying from the perspective of, like, just an everyday person. If I did all this work and you saying, because I feel like it just come down to money. When you come down to that type of celebrity, you can say what you want. She washed now, whatever, but she still got money. You know what I'm saying?
Britney during her breakdown is a lot more relatable today than it was back then. I'll say that.
Man,
her complete breakdown is relatable to millions.
The world today, everybody's just like, let's all. I mean, the amount of people I've seen online lately have been like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to shave my head.
Yeah.
And everybody's just like, yes, we should all shave them. We should all shave our heads.
Definitely. Tim, we hit a word. Let's address it. What happened? Who did it? It was KB.
Nope.
Damn it. What was the word? Oh, KB got a look on her face.
There's no look. I'm just happy to be here.
I asked KB before we started this episode. I was like trying to figure out her words, and I'm like, were you bogus with me? And she's like, mm-mm. But she wouldn't look at me, and so I don't believe her, and I guess we were about to find out.
So, Bobby, what's going on is KB and Amy each choose a couple words for each other, and if they say it, you're going to hear this noise.
Got it.
That's somebody hitting a word, and then whoever hit their word has to drink.
And it was me.
So Amy definitely hit her word, and her word was fuck.
Yeah, that was going to probably happen before this was over.
Yeah.
That wasn't a bogus word.
Okay. If you say so.
What shot glass are you drinking out of, Amy?
I'm drinking out of Rose right now.
What you drinking, Amy?
Malort.
Ooh.
I gave you some Malort. You want to drink with me? Thank you, Sitco.
I like the ease with which you guys just take the Malort down.
I like Malort.
You're a Malort fan?
It's delicious. I'm going to need a 10-minute break. It does get me. I mean, it gets me, but it's not that I enjoy the taste of it. The taste of it's okay. It tastes like grapefruit rind.
What's the result then?
The result, I like the drunk it provides, yes.
And then if you drink it with some squirt,
Malert and squirt is what I call it.
It's delicious.
Right. Yeah. I'm
Said
that way
right,
with
like he
tequila.
knew that.
I'm that way with tequila. Like
I love tequila.
Like tequila by itself, like doing shots of tequila is not really my thing, but I can slowly sip tequila over the night and just be happy with what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, man. By itself, it's good.
It's a great bottle.
My friends made me puke from tequila on my 22nd birthday to make up for the fact that I did not throw up on my 21st birthday. So,
So you guys sip the Malort, or you do shot and then follow it with a squirt?
I'll chase Malort with squirt if we have it. Have we tried to mix it, like put it in a glass?
Yeah, we have, and it's pretty fucking delicious.
Is it?
It numbs down the Malort aftertaste. How long that lasts?
The wooden floor taste of Malort.
Right.
The pledge taste of Malort.
Yeah, if you could spray down a floor with cleaning supplies and then liquefy it, and then do shots of it, that's Malort. If you're watching and you don't know what that is,
it sounds like
you should
somebody's
definitely try
vibrator's
it.
going off.
It's gone.
Okay, they turned it off. Was that you, Tim?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, in the chat, love the new merch.
Yeah.
Yes, please order the new merch soon if you haven't seen it. We brought back the old logo.
Yeah.
I got some merch.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
Did you roll that dice?
No, but I will right now. I'm excited. Let's see what we got. Broke hacks off the bat.
Off the bat. All right, Bobby. So this segment is broke hacks. This is being broke, trying to figure out how to fix something, cook something, create something on a very minimal budget. You got any good broke hacks?
I don't have anything I don't think that anybody else uses or does. I've been able to fry things without having to have a fryer because I have a stock pot. That's one of my best broke hacks is that like you don't have to necessarily have something specifically to get some fry. Like if you want to do some like something deeper than just a basic level fry and you want to get a full like fry going on like donuts and shit like that, you can knock that out with an actual stock pot, which is cheaper than having to go out and buy an actual fry machine.
Yeah.
Especially in a pandemic where you're cooking a lot at home.
Oh my God.
What you been cooking, Bobby?
Oh man, I cook a bunch of shit here. I cook. I make a lot of keto food because I don't eat carbs really. And
Help me. Tell me what you make. I do
make
keto.
Pizza. I make eggplant lasagna. I make keto chicken parm with pork rind crust instead of bread. I have an air fryer, so I make chicken wings here. I make hot wings. I make all types of stuff. So a lot of mashed cauliflower.
Yes.
I can make garlic mash like nobody.
I do that. I do
it's
a
been
lot
it's
of
been a thing. I
cauliflower.
started baking a couple of years ago, doing like keto baking because I wanted to keep staying on the keto thing, but like I just need to eat some cake, and so
Right. We need sweets. It says after a while, like you get rid of that sweet tooth, but no, I don't think you do.
That's not going away.
No.
I'm gonna need to take some Ibogaine or something if I'm gonna break that. That's not that's not happening. But yeah. So I started making. I make mud cakes now. I make little keto mud cakes that are good for like a little one shot at night. That's all right.
Have you had keto cheesecake?
I have. I make keto cheesecake.
It's really good. I haven't found a lot of.
So what's in the keto cheesecake?
I don't know what makes it different. What makes it keto?
Still, I mean, the great thing, it's really the crust is what you're concerned about, right? Like you're trying to make sure the crust is right. So you're using almond flour instead of regular flour in the crust. But you can still use almonds. You can still use cream cheese. Like all that's still there. So you're just using cocoa and fake sugar instead of using just like chocolate.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a little it's a little more dense. I feel like, but it's still really good.
Almond flour is more dense. I've had to learn how to cook with coconut flour. Like I've got I make like the pizza dough that I make with coconut flour instead of almond flour. And so I make a good thin crust pizza right now. That's my move.
Oh, you're making me hungry now.
I know, dude. We have snacks after this.
You're sitting there smoking weed. No, I'm smoking weed too. So I'm just sitting here like, yeah, what am I going to make later?
Yeah.
We're fantasizing about
Start figuring it out. I'm like, what's it going to be?
You know what, though? Like, potheads make some great snacks, man. Like, we can get creative. And and people think it's always like junk food, and
Like
I'm like,
Taco Bell.
yeah. And I'm like, no, like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll make like a bomb ass fruit salad, just chilling, like
Yeah.
eating it.
There's a bro hack for you. You can make peanut butter fat bombs really easy if you have
Yes.
like some cocoa and some sweetener and some peanut butter lying around. That shit is not expensive.
And you don't need to cook shit.
Yeah.
No, you can put that. If you have a little muffin tin, you can make little muffin. You can make little like muffin size things of that and throw that in the refrigerator and let it harden. It's good. There's plenty of recipes for shit like that online.
Yep.
You can find ways to get fat on the cheap for sure, and you can find ways to eat a little healthy on the cheap for sure too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I've gotten versatile. Like I'll make instead of like stretching my breakfast out, I make egg sandwiches in the morning. I've got some keto bread that I actually made myself. Honestly, just learning how to make some shit yourself has saved me a bunch of money.
I need keto bread in my life. I miss that's my big problem is like I miss fries. I miss bread.
Zucchini fries.
I do sweet
fries are
potato
bomb.
fries because I know like because I'm really strict on myself with carbs and keto.
Yeah.
So I gain like all this like, you know, extra carbs that I can eat. So I'll like cheat one day and be like, okay, sweet potato fries. It's not like terrible, but it's not the best. You know.
So there's I don't know if they're in Chicago. I know they're in the suburbs, but Meyer's got bread that's keto, and there's some recipes for keto bread I could probably send you that aren't hard to make. Because I'm not a chef or anything like that. I'm just an idiot. Like I just
Same.
To me, it's just chemistry, right? It's just like, okay, well, if you follow these steps, like you'll get a result for the most part, you know. So,
Yeah.
There's enough videos. I didn't know how to chop any of that stuff. Like I make eggplant lasagna. I had no idea how to cut an egg. I didn't know what I was going to do when I bought that eggplant. I'm like, I'll have to find a video somewhere.
Yeah, I've only
And so
seen eggplant in emoji form. I don't know what to do with
Yeah,
it.
that's the only eggplant I've known about. And I'm like, it was tough to chop that eggplant up, I'm going to be honest. I was like,
You're like, this represents so much.
do I chop it at the edge or just... You want me to make
Circumcising this poor fucking eggplant.
That's the first move. You got to cut the tip off the eggplant. That's
You gotta cut the
Oh
tip.
God, that's painful even for me.
Step one: cut the tip off the eggplant. You know,
Oh no, eggplant. Do you have to like cut it down the middle like an avocado?
you make these longitudinal cuts on it, which is just not the way I would chop up.
What is so eggplant's purple on the outside. What is
Yeah.
it in the inside? White?
It's like a light yellowish color.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like squash.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
squash.
Okay.
It's similar to butternut squash. If you open it up, it's just purple on the outside. Tastes pretty good though if you bake it right.
We really do be hungry. Holy shit. We've been talking about food for a minute. I rolled again.
What we got?
I rolled a number 8, which is the first place I'm going. So, like, when the world's not on fire, if everything went back to how it was pre-pandemic, where is the first place you want to go?
Swingers party. No. I mean, that's not altogether wrong. But location-wise, probably Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a hellhole right now and everything's on fire, but like I've spent most of my life in either Chicago or LA. And so there's a thing about I even like I had to take a road trip last week and I drove through the city because I've been out of Chicago and like quarantining up in Wisconsin. I drove through Chicago and even just driving through there had me just like my adrenaline gets pumping and my heart starts beating and just like the familiarity with what is like local to me.
Yeah.
And LA feels that way too. Like the minute I step off the plane at LAX or at Burbank, I'm just like, oh, right, palm trees and like the energy is wild and there's a bunch of frauds here and like
Yeah.
you know, like that alert, even that alert for like being in the city, you walk out and you're like, you're on alert for like awesome things you can see, but also the insanity that is Chicago, right?
Right.
So it's the same thing in LA where you're just like, yeah, I'm probably going to have some wild ass story that happens here that's going to be funny and hilarious and it's going to probably involve somebody who's a douche and that's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. And like, but also like sunshine and like there's good Chicago people out there too, which isn't a terrible reason to go. But yeah, I miss LA. I haven't been to LA since it's been a year now and that's long for me.
I had a Chicago comedy moment. I went to the city last weekend and I just did like, I met up with a friend and we had drinks outside. Mm-hmm. And then we went and walked and I don't really know my way around the city too much. I'm not there that often.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So we're walking and next thing I know, we're at the Laugh Factory and I just had this like That was the last show I did.
Yeah.
Before everything happened, and I was just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that was, I just had like a flood of emotions. Like, I didn't think that I missed comedy.
Yeah.
I fucking miss it.
Oh, no, I definitely miss it. Yeah.
I'm definitely considering, I've been getting into like speaking of hacking, of broke hacks, I've been getting into like container houses. Like,
Same.
I've been totally like looking up container houses and being like, all right, so could I build one of these in a place where I'd want to build one of these? But I've also seen container houses that have been like turned into mobile stages.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, ooh, I could totally buy one of these, turn it to a mobile stage, and then just take it on tour around the country right now and do like public locations. And just get people out. And just
that would be fucking badass.
Yeah.
Bring like 2 or 3 killers and like meet up with a couple local killers in whatever area we go to.
Right,
some shit fun. It's a thing I'm weighing very heavily right now.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Because my production company's like on hold. Like we shot 2 specials last year for comics. We shot Cameron Gillette's and Bobby Condon's special last year, and like we've just been on hold. Like I've got comics right now I'm currently like talking to about producing specials for, and like I'm just waiting. And so like I'm trying to scratch that itch. you know? Yeah. And I'm not currently going inside of buildings right now for food or for anything for at least another month or 2. So that would definitely scratch that itch for me.
Yeah, seeing how people are treating like the open mics or shows that there are currently, and how it does not make me eager to go back to it, because I'm like, you guys aren't practicing any like safety precautions at some of these shows, and it does not make me want to do it.
Yeah.
I am not gonna, like, I'm not one of those people who get online and just be like, you should all be staying home or commenting on people. Like, I'm not doing any of that stuff. Right. But also it's crazy to me seeing some of the stories. Like, I'll be watching Instagram stories or seeing people's pictures or whatever. I'm just like, is this from before everything happened? And it's like, this is like today, a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
It's like, did something change with what's happening? Because it's still the same thing that's happening. We still don't have a solution for the thing that's been happening.
Right.
And you guys are all people, and it'd be one thing if it was like a bunch of people that were believers that it wasn't real or whatever. Like, those people I understand. But like, these are also people who are just like totally on the other side talking about being a pandemic and that everybody should stay home, who are having like get-togethers and parties, and
because there's so much going on. So shit like that, they're just like, well, I'll put that on the back burner because everybody's distracted by other shit.
No, because I think when you break down that barrier, you're like, all right, well, I guess everybody's being safe. I guess so I'll go out and do this one thing. I think that's what people are thinking. Like, oh, well, a majority, 95% of the time, I'm safe. So this one time that I go out and do this. But then some of those people, it'd be more than that one time, really. Mm-hmm. Like, they be out.
They just don't post it.
I used to eat one Oreo, too.
Right, yeah.
But I don't eat no Oreos now. You know what I mean? Like,
Thursday, I met up with a group of people, and afterwards I posted pictures of us. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I did totally do the stuff that I yell at other people about. We had that interview with WGN, but like, this is the first time I'm meeting some of these people. So like, we were masked up, you know. Ooh, Nitra's calling. We're about to hit some ratchet news. Hold on.
Bobby, you know Nitra, right?
What's that?
You know Nitra?
I think so.
Hello, Nitra.
Hi, how are y'all?
Good. How's it going?
It's going pretty good over here. All good in the hood, as they say. You know?
Yeah. What are you up to?
You know what, Amy? Now when I call, when you answer the phone, it sounds like you're like, what the fuck? Why is she calling?
No, because I'm always in the middle.
Nitra. It's like, damn it, what did I do now?
No, it's because my dumbass knows when you're going to call, and I still am in the middle of talking when you call. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So it's not you, it's me. What?
No, you know what? I believe that, and thank you for admitting it's you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I got you.
So listen, I got a chance to tune in and listen to some of the podcasts today, so I'm excited about myself. Yay, I made it. Now listen, I wasn't consistent with listening, but I did hear bits and pieces, and I want to say, I can't believe you're drinking a Malort. Like, that is so disgusting. Like,
You
why
don't know me,
do that?
Nitra? I've been doing. I have a Malort tattoo on my body. Are you kidding?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, she about that life.
I need to. You know what? You know why Malorts is so disgusting? The name sounds just like the sound I made when I tried it for the first time. Malort. Oh my god, that shit was nasty. I don't see how.
Squirt.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, don't just talk shit to me. KB is gonna drink it too. David Sitko's in our audience. He drinks it too.
Yeah, because I got
That's
a chaser.
KB. She'll drink anything.
Well, true.
You know.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
I was gonna try to play it off, but then you kept it real. I will drink anything.
Hilarious. And I also wanted to give a shout out to Bald Brittany. Listen, there's a difference. Listen, when white women shave their head, it's usually because they're having some sort of moment.
Yep.
If a black lady shaves her head, she's usually going lesbian. Like,
So what you trying to say?
Yeah, Nitra, you got something to say?
no, my head's not shaved. It's naturally bald, boo. There's a difference. Bang, bang.
I know
There's a
about
total
that.
difference. What I'm saying is black women are attached to their hair. You know what I'm saying?
For
so
sure.
it's like, you know, there's a difference. You know, we like if like when I first did like a video with me with my head being bald, people were like, "Oh my God, are you sick? You got this, you got that." You know what I'm saying? But if a white woman does it, you know, they're like, "Oh, this bitch is probably having fucking money problems," or you know what I'm saying?
It's usually a mental
shit,
break.
You know what I'm saying?
It's usually a mental
black
break,
lady.
yeah.
Right, we got cancer all of a sudden if we shave our head. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never nothing.
Or
It's
when you
never
lose
not
too much
deadly.
weight. Like I had lost a lot
hell
of weight,
yeah.
and there's like, "Are you
Like,
okay?
yeah,
Are
she
you
was
sick?"
a hoe.
Sick.
Right? Chlamydia gone bad. Oh my God, no.
I always get asked if I'm on the Coke diet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
No. You know what? People always, if I lose weight, they always think a man stressed me out. Like, what? Are you okay? Is that man stressing you out? No, bitch. No. Yeah, it's called a sugar daddy. This fucking diabetes is eating me alive. Anyway, so shout out to Bobby Hill. You look cute in the bubble, like on the little, you know what? I wasn't listening to what y'all was talking about, so I don't know what he was talking about. But I saw him and he's so handsome.
That's my
Oh my God,
appeal.
like-
That's my appeal. As long as you don't have to hear me, everything is great.
Yes. Like, you have a very TED Talk voice. I feel like I could listen to you and learn how to fucking buy cars at auctions and flip them. Like, I feel like you have.
Well, we have a deal
Oh my
for
God.
you, Nitra.
Oh yeah. Hilarious. Well, let me get on with this gossip because I am, you know, KB just scared me because y'all were talking about like going out, and I'm like the person like I don't go nowhere because of Corona, and then I just agreed to do 2 shows, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Like I was like, oh, I got real nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking like, what the fuck am I going to be out here in the world? But hey, you know what? I need this time. So shout out to Laugh Factory. I'll be there tonight at 7 and 9:30. But anyway, let's I'm still trying to understand, ladies and gentlemen, why in the fuck is Carol Baskin still on Dancing with
She
the
made
Stars?
it through? That was so bad.
Well, you know what? She's on there for ratings. And you know what? Shout out to her dead ex-husband
Family who
for
ran
their
that ad?
commercial.
Oh my
Yo.
God. Love it.
Yo. Now, you know what? That's what we need to start doing to Trump. Motherfuckers need to just start taking out ads and just put it, you know, you remember on...
I think
what movie was
Bloomberg
that?
actually is doing exactly that, specifically in
Really?
Florida, I believe.
100 mil in Florida.
Wow.
Damn. Damn. But you know what? That's redundant because everybody knows nothing goes down in Florida. Like, Florida is like a third world country in the United States. Like, they have things that happen that should never happen in life. Like, they're a freak accident state. So, like, you're paying all this money to do all this shit in Florida. Why? They always do what they want to do anyway. They're like animal from Muppet Baby, you know, like all the other animals, they were all animals, but what the fuck kind of animal was animal? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just starting to think that, you know, Animal was just a badass kid, like a badass, I don't know if he was an autistic kid or some shit, but if you notice, Nanny never fucked with them. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. I'm high as hell right now, right?
Nanny just closes the door. She just leaves him in the room.
Nanny would come in there.
High, so we like, yeah, so break it down the conspiracy right now. Because what's up with Animal?
Listen, right. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, what the fuck is Animal? You know, you got Fozzie the Bear, you know, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and Animal. What the fuck?
Yeah, what is Animal? You're right.
What is Animal?
And Nanny's a human.
I know I was talking, huh?
And Nanny's a human. Why Nanny got all these animals like, oh, it's an illegal operation. You can't have all that wildlife in your house. That's why she kept them behind closed doors.
That was the house they found in Georgia with all them kids.
No.
Why is no one talking about this?
Nanny's real name is Karen. Nanny's real name is Karen. That's Karen. She had all these fucking animals locked up in the room. Nanny probably called phone on niggas during the day. We don't know what Nanny do because she locked these kids in the closet and they got imaginized every damn thing.
Oh my God, Nanny's house smells like shit for sure.
You know it does. She's like an episode of Hoarders and My 600-Pound Life.
We ain't never seen the rest of the house, have we? That's because
just see, that's what I'm saying, because they're locked in the closet.
I'm telling you.
I don't even understand. I don't get it. You know?
R. Kelly tried to talk
Hopefully
about
they're R. Kelly because that's
no, R. Kelly didn't follow Nanny. He followed Pied Piper. That was his cartoon. That was his story.
That's
you
true.
Play the flute and everybody come on with it, you know.
Michael Jackson had Peter Pan.
Oh my God.
Hey, we don't talk about Michael Jackson.
That is a weird thing. There is this association with like children's cartoons with some of these cats, right? Like, what's up with that?
What would be your cartoon, Bobby Hill? Do you have a cartoon that you like could be your, you know, your life
God, if
per
he
se?
says
Like
King of the Hill, I swear to God.
King of the Hill. Are you Bobby? Look, Bobby Hill? Boomhauer? Who are you? Like,
I've never seen the show. I have no idea. I've never seen the show. I've never seen King of the Hill.
Anybody on that show, Bobby
I can't watch it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh
either.
Wow.
I can't. My name is Bobby Hill, so it's an impossibility. Like, no one would ever believe that I watched it for any other reason than because there's a kid on there with my name.
I mean,
you fucking
right? Like, I'd be like, no, I like Mike Judge. They'd be like, nah, it's because of that kid, right? And I'd be like, fuck you.
Yup. Had to see it.
And Bobby was kind of a little slow, so I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Hey.
If anything, I'd be closer to like Howie Mandel's Bobby's World. That's more my shit.
I could see that.
Bobby's World.
Oh yeah, the Minnesota people. Remember they had the Minnesota accent.
Don't you know? Minnesota.
I don't even know how I got on the subject of Muppet Babies, but
this
why
has
the
been
fuck
some
is
ratchet
Carol
news.
Baskin?
Okay, yeah.
Right. It all boils down to Carol Baskin. Why the fuck is she on Dancing with the Stars, guys? Like,
you answered it.
Why
Ratings.
is she a star?
Ratings for sure.
I'm gonna ask this every week that she is on there.
Oh, it was so bad.
What a power move, though, right? Like on a show called Tiger King that was not actually about her, she ends up becoming the one who is the star and wins out in the whole deal and ends up on TV.
Because she's not in jail. Yeah. I was like, they sure as shit would have had Joe Exotic on that show. He would have been singing those songs.
How many dudes end up getting away with shit like that who just get to live their life? So, like, in a way, I'm kind of like, good for her. You know what I mean? Like, that's one for y'all.
What kind of endorsements do you think she could get from being on the show? You know, like, other than just being the cat, like, would she be on like catnip commercials now, or
Meow mix?
Yeah, those
cat food.
cat food commercials would be killer for her.
Yeah,
the litter box commercials.
Oh,
no pun intended.
She really needs to market.
I'll be at Zadie's on November 5th.
Right. Okay, y'all. Let's have a moment of silence for Cardi B and her divorce.
No, I thought you was gonna say RBG.
I did too. Me too.
Yeah,
damn.
No.
We gotta talk about the importance.
This is bracket news. Why would I talk about RBG?
Yeah,
Come on now.
my bad.
Because we talked about the Muppet Babies for like 5 minutes. I don't know. I thought it was free game here.
Right. Well, Cardi's getting a divorce. Everybody's speculating because Offset was cheating, and she said it's not because he's cheating, it's because she started arguing, like she's over that. So, I mean, I guess, prearranged marriages can get on your nerves after a while. Like, I've been doing this for a while. Just not what it was cool in the beginning when my career was popping off. But I also read that he said, supposedly he said that he wants her to quit making her ratchet music like WAP. But I thought in my mind that when she filed for divorce, that this was going to be her quote unquote emancipation type thing, and she would try and change and clean up her image, especially with her trying to dabble and talk to Biden. Like, this would be the perfect opportunity to get rid of your bum ex-husband, baby daddy / rap, you know what I'm saying, and step out and yeah, you made WAP, bam. You done the ultimate of everything. Now you can come out with a clean slate. But, she just said she's tired of him, and she's tired of what she goes through with him, and I can't fault her for that. But like I said, those prearranged marriages, they really can get to you,
So wait, is she gonna keep up the hoeing or no?
Yeah.
Hey,
is that a yes on hoeing, or is she out there?
I mean, you know what? She might just tone down the hoeing. You know what I'm saying?
Like more like quiet hoeing.
Yeah, a little bit quieter.
Well, she might transition from hoe to garden tool.
I get it.
You know
what I think it is? I think it's money.
Yeah.
I think it's like her like being like, yo, you fucked up with your deal over there with them people. Because ain't Migos like mad that they like label or some shit?
Every artist gets mad at their label at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I think that like honestly, like she probably like, man, I'm gonna start by myself. Like I can make all this money and not even have to worry about any of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
His arguments are bogus too. Like she was Cardi B when you met her, dog. Like, like that's what you got excited about was Cardi B.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like don't try and let her force her to stop being Cardi B now. Like this is the shit that's working, brother.
Right. What are you doing?
Trying to fuck with the formula, dog.
It worked for you too, Offset.
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
Well, you know what? Ever since I think it also could be like the thing too, because ever since they got together, his career kind of dumbed down while hers kind of spouted up. Like he was still out there because at this point, that's what I'm saying. At this point, he was trying to break off on the cool because Quavo was supposed to be trying to do his solo project, and this was his shit flopped.
Yeah,
and his girl still, you know, his girl is out here still, still relevant and all this other stuff, and he is just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I think she just may be over, like I said, this arranged Mona Scott Young arrangement.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Who didn't see all of this shit coming?
Exactly.
Oh, it's been coming. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely some dude shit
and I
too.
I think part of it is they stayed together for longer than they needed to because of how they got together, and it was so like, well, we ain't gonna split because we
that's
got
some
together.
Dude shit too. Like he sees her career killing, and he's starting to slow up a little bit, and then he goes out and acts foolish because guys get in that mindset where like, I'm still a dude, I'm still the man, and then you go out and you get caught doing dumb shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then really you just sad because you thought you were going to outshine this chick who is for sure killing it right now.
Right.
And sometimes you just gotta take a back seat and just be happy for somebody, man.
I mean, he got Bobby Brown. He got Bobby Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the image. And that's why a lot of times when these male artists come out, you know, they be like, they single. Because they got to uphold the image. Once they equate you as a family man and you out here doing single shit, that's like hella X on your back. You know what I'm saying? So I just think from the jump, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was all just a plot. You had a baby for the culture. You got married for the culture. Nigga, like, you getting a divorce for the culture, too? So, you know, I think he behind on child support, and she tired of carrying this nigga money. Like, I got to make another payment. He got, 3 other baby mamas?
I don't know.
These
that is a signal of trouble also, right? Like, if you show up with 3...
I had KB, remember I sent you an update of the money?
Oh, the Dr. Dre shit?
Yeah. They put out a breakdown of what money she's asking for, Nitra. Did you see it?
You know, I'm for it. I had a discussion with my mom. My mom was like, what the fuck she need with $900,000 in entertainment? If that's the life this woman was living.
Okay, let me break it down for the listeners. This is what she wants.
Oh, the Dre divorce settlement?
Yes. She wants $10,000 a month for laundry and cleaning. She wants $135,000 a month for clothes. She wants $60,000 a month for education, which is includes tuition and living expenses. I like that she put living expenses in there. I guess that's for education. I get it. Like
the daughter's income.
Yeah. Entertainment, $900,000 a month. Charitable contributions, $125,000.
How you put that in? How do you put that?
Give me money so I could donate it.
Yeah.
Come on, fam. You didn't donate your own money.
I mean, to what fund? You know what I mean?
Right. Like... and then there's $100,000 a month for mortgage, and then there's $20,000 a month to telephone, cell phone, and email.
Fam, they've been together since 1996, fam.
You know there's free... Do they know there's free email or no?
She signed a prenup. And it's now, like, just trying to go for the gusto. It's like, fam, like, no, you signed a binding contract. It's a wrap.
She knows this. She knows this.
Why are you doing all this extra work, babe? Like,
depending on who's got control of the money, like the ability to afford to fight it is limited as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can fight as long as you got an attorney who will go out and do the work for you.
Right, that you can afford. Yep.
And
that's what she needs to add that to the list. I'm gonna need
right. The attorney fees. They always
$100,000 a month for attorney fees to get all this from you.
They legit be doing that though.
Yeah, she's a lawyer. That's what I'm saying. She knows better, but she's gonna keep fighting it because she's a lawyer.
I don't blame her. They've been together a long ass time, man. You know what I'm saying? And she tired of picking up his dirty job.
He should be paying for their child's school. Like, that's
all that shit. No, that's totally understandable. Yeah. I'm laughing at. Listen, I'm laughing at the whole fact that
$900,000 a month for entertainment.
Yeah. Yes. Like. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's
quite a bit of a request.
Okay, so there's things that comes with being celebrity wives. So therefore, maybe by association, different clubs that she may be a part of, different associations, just a whole different life that, you've contributed this lifestyle to, and you want to continue
that would be great
to that
if she hadn't signed the prenup. If there was no other like legal standing aspect to it, you know what I'm saying? Because Dre was already like Dre. He was already pretty wealthy prior to them marrying. Mm-hmm. So if like, you know what I'm saying? Like if there was nothing like signed or anything like that, I'd be like, go for what you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you sat up there and you're a lawyer and you signed a prenup and now you like, wait a minute. No, he ripped it up one time. Like,
nope. You know better. Fam. You know better. You're a lawyer.
Well, like I said, I would be reneging. I'd be like, well, fuck you. You stay on that side of the house, and let's be on some Will and Jada shit. I'll stay on my side of the house, Fuck it. That's how we're going to have to work that out.
They could do it.
I was playing.
Okay. Look, now I was trying to see how much you love me.
That was a test.
Well, the other thing too is obviously that's like first blood, right? Like that's the first call out, but the final number probably won't be that, right? Like that's a negotiating point.
Right.
Like she's saying 900
high.
she wants 900K for entertainment, so she could end up with like 600 for entertainment, right? Like she.
That's true.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to go.
That's what you
It's a
do.
move.
And like they say, ask for what you want, and then you negotiate the rest.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I want to send a shout out to Eddie Murphy for winning a Emmy for his Saturday Night Live monologue.
Yeah, that was super.
Woo!
Yeah,
Yay! I'm so proud. We just
his first
yeah,
Emmy.
man. Oh, you know what, KB? I wanted to tell you. I read some information, and I cannot not address it because it concerns a female comedy legend and someone that we both love. So apparently, female comedian legend Thea Vidal, she was the first black female have her own, comedy sitcom, and Brandy played her daughter on there. So apparently when the show was coming to an end, they had some type of drama. Thea said Brandy and her mama was disrespectful. Brandy said, I was a child, but, and I was respectful, but, whatever the case may be. So, Thea made some remarks about Brandy, saying that she was, disrespectful or whatever. And Brandy said that. So I was just kind of up on the roar because, Thea was and still is a comedy mentor of mine. I can't have a mentor and one of my goats feud, I don't know if I should intervene.
You should. You should intervene.
This way I can meet Brandy too,
Yeah.
Be a fuck around and start crying and be like, Thea, who?
Nah, Thea Vidal gotta chill, man. Because every time that she does interviews, she brings it up. Like it don't be like it's somebody's asking about it. Like they'll ask about her show, like, "Oh, you were the first,"
and she'll be like, "And another thing."
Yeah, like and I'm like, dude, she was like 12. She was 13 years. Let it go. That's like Daniel Stern being mad at Macaulay Culkin still for like some shit on Home Alone set. Like, fam, let that shit go. Like, let it go.
It's been some years, and especially if nobody's asking about it, stop bringing it up. Right?
Yeah, like.
Well, yeah,
okay, Nitra, I think you should intervene. I think that's
I should reach out to bring people and reach out to Thea people.
Pull them together.
Like, I think we can have a brown table talk.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
A brown table. That means there's gonna be some shit stirred up at the brown. You know what? I don't have time for this. I got stuff to do today, like continue sitting around naked in a house robe. It's Sunday, so.
I get it.
You're high.
You are.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what goes down on Sundays. So now I got to go rack my brain. I think I'm going to talk about Animal tonight on stage at Laugh Factory.
Good. I think that's a good idea.
I think that's all I got right now.
Where can everybody find you?
Man, you can find me on the internet. GIB, Google it, bitch.
That's Nitra, Netra.
Comedy. That's on Instagram. Or you can go on my other Instagram where it be popping. That Nitra comedy shit, I tried to like branch off. You know what I'm saying? And you got to separate your personal from your business. Yeah. I'll be forgetting about Nitra comedy. But Miss Already, MSALREADY is where it goes down all day, every day. So I'll see you guys on another Sunday. You enjoy the rest of your next 13 days. I talk to you guys soon. Bobby Hill, have a great rest of your evening.
Say hi to
Timmy, I'm so sorry that I did not say hi, Timmy. Oh my gosh, hi, Timmy.
Hello.
He just waits so patiently, and I love it. Oh my God.
Don't drop your voice like that, Timmy.
He said,
like, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I've been talking like this.
I love it. I want him to read me. He needs to read children's books.
Years old.
You need to read children's audio books, like online.
I'd do that.
Like, remember when Samuel L. Jackson
You
did
need to read
Go the
children's
Fuck to
audio
Sleep?
books on.
You know what? You know what I mean,
definitely not in
KB?
person.
My balls dropped when I was 4.
I don't have time. With no making fun. It's like that time you saw the squirrel with the chicken wings. Shit happened.
Nitra, thank
Yeah.
you for providing us with some ratchet news today.
There she goes with her fucking voice. Nitra, thank you. Finally, the black girl is. So we're
All right,
talking.
I'm just not gonna
Can we-
fucking talk.
Can we get back to this Sophia Brown girl, KB? Oh my God.
What's up? What's up?
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. She hit me with the bye. She hit me with the bye. Bye. I gotta go. Bye. Y'all have a good day.
Bye, Nitra.
Oh man.
Damn it! What the fuck?
Ah, shit.
That was ratchet celebrity news
Yeah.
with Nitra.
That was all over the place.
That went-
I want to know what she's smoking. Like
Oh,
what?
I don't know, but it made her
She's
feel
getting ready
good,
for a show.
and then upset, and then
It was a roller coaster of emotions.
it was a roller
There's a lot
coaster.
of Muppet Baby talk on there for a little while.
I was there for it though. I'm
Yeah.
like, right? What is animal though? For
Yeah,
real?
what is animal? And why Nanny got all these
Very
animals?
concerned.
I rolled the dice,
All right, what
and
you roll?
it's a very exciting segment that I'm very excited about.
What is it?
It's who you with?
Oh, who you with? Who
Who you with?
Okay.
Who you with?
you with? Ooh.
Okay, Bobby. This-
Bobby's like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Racket,
He's like, what am I supposed to do? Do I
Y'all gotta
sing?
play that song all the time. I know, do I
He's
sing
like,
with? Do I hum along? I think I know
I'm
the-
with you. Okay, Who You With is a new segment that we started since the pandemic started. We saw a lot of stuff on Facebook that was like, oh, this is a quarantine house. Which one would you stay in, right?
Right.
So that's what we've done.
Okay.
Me, KB, and Timmy have all made a quarantine house. You have to pick which one you want to stay in.
Okay.
Okay? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, KB. House number 1.
House number 1 is Vin Diesel, AOC, Lupita Nyong'o.
Ooh. Very tempting.
House number 2, I'll go. My house is Miley Cyrus, Rihanna, and Shia LaBeouf.
All right.
Timmy?
My house is Dave Grohl, Jimi Hendrix, and Taylor Swift.
Ooh, man, this is a tough one. All right. House number 3 is already out. This is a KB and Amy situation already.
That's fair.
Let's see. Which foursome would I like to be a part of?
Yep.
Oh man, I think I gotta leave Vin in his own house. I can't be in the house with Vin Diesel. That's just, I feel like the inner house competitiveness would be too much. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go with Amy in her house.
All right.
Yes, Amy's house.
No, you wait for the next part. You already
Okay.
you wait for the next part.
All right,
Okay.
now you have to fuck, marry, kill him.
Yep. So you gotta kill Vin Diesel. That's the reason why I put him in there. That's the reason I was like,
They never
if he
know.
choose the house, then he's gonna kill Vin Diesel. And then now
Well, I
you
thought
get to
the same
fuck
thing.
and marry one.
I thought the same thing about Timmy's house. I'm like, oh, I'd kill Taylor Swift in like a
Right,
minute.
right.
Like, no problem.
Yeah,
No
who's
problem.
the dude in your house, Amy? I didn't even hear that dude.
Shia
I just heard
LaBeouf.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, he's cool and all, but he got to go, right?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Oh man, Rihanna and Miley Cyrus are both pretty fun when it comes to whatever, I think. But I'm not marrying Rihanna. Okay, I'm
You're not marrying Miley either.
not marrying Miley either. Let me just be honest.
I hate
I'm
to
not
be the
fucking either of them.
bearer
I'm not
of bad
fucking either of
news,
them
but
either.
both of them, you not tying neither one of them down. No.
Yeah, I'd have been better off like marrying Shia LaBeouf and
Yeah.
killing one.
Yep.
In the chat, everybody's picked my house, and it's all agreed. Kill Miley, fuck Shia, marry Rihanna.
Well, I may fall on a little bit of the spectrum than some of those people.
I don't
but-
know. I don't know what I would do. I didn't think this through because I don't know what I would do.
I get
That's
the allure
hard.
of wanting to fuck Shia.
Well, under our logic, the Happy Corners logic is you always marry the person you'd be.
The most stable, but none of them are the most stable.
They're all
No.
crazy, right?
No, nobody in these houses are stable. What are we talking about here? Have you seen Vin Diesel's videos where he's just like singing songs on a balcony
Yeah.
in white linen pants?
Yeah.
That man's not stable
And a
either.
white tee.
Okay?
That
That dude-
motherfucker will find a white tee. No, like it's a requirement. He has to wear them in
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
It's in his
It's in the
Instagram
contract.
post. It's like, dude, I gotta wear a white tee. It's like,
That
fam.
man
just
could
has a
walk
white
to a
tee
mine.
tattooed on,
He
you
could
know
go
that,
into
right?
like a mine and come back out with a white tee.
White tee, bro.
He's got one in the pocket of his white tee.
Yeah.
He's got another white tee.
Like he not, man.
Remember Cheeseburgers
family.
from what was the Adam Sandler remake, that football movie where he's in jail? Oh God,
The
And
Longest
Yard.
The Longest Yard, and Terry Crews plays Cheeseburger, and he's always got cheeseburgers at the ready. That's Vin Diesel with white t-shirts.
I want that life. What would you have on the ready?
You need a
at all
white tea,
times?
dog? I got a white tea right here.
A joint, just like
Yeah.
I'd have it like a packed bowl
Yeah,
ready at
I would
all
have-
times.
I would have a joint packed at all times.
Ready to go?
Ready to go.
Yeah. What would you have? Same thing, Tim.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, packed bowl, ready to go.
I'd
There's a
say
segment for you.
A joint, yeah.
What's your cheeseburger? What's your
What's your cheeseburger?
But
Tim, what would you do in your own house?
In my house,
Yeah.
I would kill Dave Grohl because there could only be one. And I'd probably fuck Taylor Swift and marry Jimi Hendrix.
wow. Okay, that's risky.
That is risky.
That's risky.
He just didn't want to kill
He'd
Jimmy.
probably be a widower though, so you know.
Tell me I have all the all.
You're gonna
Jimmy's
have, you know,
music.
like Taylor's gonna write songs about you if you just fuck her, right?
That's fine.
I love
You'll
how
be
that's like.
immortalized.
Is that the worst that's gonna happen to me? You gonna write a song about me? Go for it. Like, please.
What would you do in your house?
Write a whole fucking album, okay? If that's
Yeah. Do what you gotta do, girl.
in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, I am killing Vin Diesel. I am fucking AOC.
Yeah.
And then I'm marrying Lupita.
Yeah, that one seems like I mean, those two would be like interchangeable, but yeah, the kill is definitely probably the same throughout.
It's gonna be Vin Diesel. Yeah.
I'd kill Vin, but I'd probably flip the other two.
Yeah. Yeah, because I really do not know what I would do with my house.
No, that one. I just don't want to. I feel like Rihanna is like the type that would be like, "Shut the fuck up," and you're like, "Okay."
I'll tell you one
like
right
you wouldn't
now.
be able to do shit in the house, like.
Yeah, but I'm she is not a kill option for me. Miley or
she's not
Shia is either getting killed.
All right. Shia's getting
kind of
killed.
a Miley fan over here, so you know.
I'm a Miley fan. Yeah, I love
We
her
were
new
listening
song.
to Miley
Her
right
new
before
shit
this.
is hot right
yeah,
now.
ain't it, man? That's some good
She's
shit.
the
crushing.
first
The
time I
pandemic
heard
is one
it.
of the best things for her.
Yeah.
She got loose to release her shit.
I'm fucking Rihanna because that's all she allowed me to do.
Right. That's probably true.
You can fuck me. That's it.
And you marry Miley?
Yeah.
You're gonna have
Feel this.
Billy Ray Cyrus as your father-in-law.
Yeah, we can figure
yeah.
out. I could take him to a good barber.
Yeah.
He ain't got no technology
Help
anyway.
him out. Someone needs to help him out. I think
Like
that's
in
good.
all, even in now, like in 2020, he still can't get a good haircut. I'm like, what is going on?
Nope.
Did you? So I heard. I will listen to the
You
podcast.
not know
she was
any
on.
Puerto Ricans? Like,
I listened to her on Rogan. Homie just chills out at his farmhouse or whatever out in Tennessee. He doesn't have any technology or nothing. He's got to have somebody like they got to send something that gets turned into an email form or whatever. Like he has no idea what's going on.
Wow.
that he did that so he wouldn't have to deal with all the bullshit of his kids. Like, I don't. She did what?
It
I
was
don't know.
probably
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Smiley started being like, I'm just going to show my titties to whoever. He's like, I'm going to quit the internet. I quit. I quit
This
the
little
internet.
bitch is wilding. I don't know what's going on.
The whole family is. There's like one or two other kids that are out there doing shit, right?
Yeah.
Like there's like the younger sister's like 20. She's out there acting wild. He's for sure. He was like, I don't need to have this popping up in my feed.
Was there?
You know?
Was his son? Was that the kid in Metro Station? Is that?
I think so. Yeah. That was
It was
him. Right?
crazy.
That was wait. That's his son.
I think so.
The buddy with the tattoos and the piercing?
I don't know what he looks like. I'm gonna be honest.
The little weird buddy.
Shake, shake, shake,
That little
shake,
buddy
shake.
with the
Is that Metro
hair,
Station?
He got the bangs, the
I think that's
bangs.
Billy Ray Cyrus's kid.
That's word.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? If you Billy, you're like, put me on a farm. Don't let me see nothing on the internet.
Yeah. I don't
Just
want to
send
be.
me-
I don't even want to have service if I had the option. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I
Just
understand.
Fly a
Billy.
raven to the crib if you want to talk to me.
Poor Billy. Poor Billy. You get it now?
I get
You're like,
it.
all right.
I get it.
Why don't you go hang out with your father-in-law? Like, you're like, I'm gonna hang out with you for a little
Yeah.
bit. This is. I
Yeah.
get it, dude.
Yeah.
I get
Uh-huh.
it. The older we get, the more we
phone
understand.
I got a 14-year-old. I definitely understand.
Team no kids over here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
No,
wee.
got no children.
Yeah, don't ever start.
It's too late now.
Grand opening, grand closing. That's what happened over here.
Won't do that again.
Hey, so you.
I mean,
you,
love the
you
one I
don't-
have. I just
You don't want
not-
any more
not-
kids?
No, I'm gonna go make sure it ain't happening later this year.
Word.
Okay.
Yeah, I strongly promote vasectomies.
I do too.
I do too.
Fellas, help the earth out.
Yeah.
Yo. All right.
We don't need it.
Not to be bogus, but I had one family member who said they got a vasectomy, and then they became a parent like 2 months ago.
Dude,
and I
it
was
happens.
Like, what
It can happen.
And that's terrifying. It
can
happens
happen.
and it's terrifying.
It can happen.
I am telling
Well, like,
you, if that happened to me, I would abort mission.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, like,
And
you know,
I'm going to talk to this fucking doctor. Like, what the fuck happened?
it happens.
hey man, the body is wild. Sometimes you're just like, no,
You can
we're
have-
making babies.
You can have reserve. That's what
Yeah.
it happened
You
to a
also got some
comedian.
backup.
It happened to a comedian friend of ours. Yeah.
But no,
They have reserved, like the sperm is just chilling on
It
the
is.
sideline.
And it's like,
yo,
now, I'm going now. I'm in. Coach.
like this was supposed to be every other weekend, fam.
I'm also not getting loose with anybody who doesn't have the same beliefs about having a
Right.
kid in mind as me, right? Like, so
Yeah.
like if you're not sure about your future and children, then like vasectomy or not, I can wear a hat. Like I love
Yeah.
condoms. Condoms are the best. And one of my favorite things.
for
On the
you.
planet. Condoms have opened up so much of the world to people that would have never been open before. Like, you know how much less sex I would have had without condoms? Like, seriously,
Truth.
so many
That's
people.
good.
You
No,
could
true.
have gone through all the STDs that have come out that we found, and then be like, man, we just don't have any way to stop it because we have no condoms. There'd be a bunch of women who've been like, I'm not fucking you. Are you crazy? But condoms gives everybody confidence.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we're just like, yeah, we'll do all types of shit with these condoms.
Yup.
Yeah, just stick your
So,
dick
like-
in me with that condom on. Just stick.
So,
your,
like, I'm just not going to risk it. Right? Yeah, right. Exactly. Like, yeah, just put on a piece of plastic and everything's good.
Yeah, we're good to go, dude.
Which is not like without them. There's a lot of people who are like, no, I'm obviously going to wait because it's a risk every time. So, I would not have sex with somebody who's like, I may still think about wanting to have a baby without a condom, even if I had a vasectomy. But for those who are just like, hey man, I'll go get a pill, we'll go do whatever. If I just don't want a baby either, then let's ring it up.
Yup.
I had one homie who
Oh
he
God.
came back to the crew. We did a show. We had a show that we did, and he came back because there was this group of ladies that came to the show, and this one chick ended up like out of the crew. She ended up. I'm just gonna keep it real because it's so old. I could just say it. She like gave head to one of the dudes in the car at the comedy show. And then she gave head to another one of the dudes, like, behind the building at the comedy show. Mm-hmm. And then, like, the next night, she fucked another dude from the comedy show.
Oh no.
And so...
Sicko said,
By
"Where's
the
this
way, I've
comedy
never
club?"
been on a comedy show with 3 hot dudes. So obviously one of these was just helping somebody out.
Taking one for the team.
And so the
It's
next
like,
night,
well, I'm already 2 into this motherfucker, so I might as well just go ahead and finish
Yep.
off.
Follow
Next.
through. Yep. So what?
So he links up with her the next night or whatever. So a week later, we're shooting a sketch, and he's joking around, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm burning, dude." Like, and we're like, yeah, dude, whatever. That's funny. He's like, "No," because it was we had one of our that chick was friends with one of our mutual friends. That mutual friend was there when we were shooting the sketch.
Oh no.
And he was like, yo, no, like for real, like your homegirl burned me. And then that's when we found out that the other dudes had got like hit, because the one dude was like, no, I just got hit in the car, man. Like
I'm good. Should have just used your mouth, dude. Jesus.
And he was like, nah, man, it was super warm too. But he was like, yeah, the bitch burned me.
That sucks. Do you still want to know where that comedy club is, Sicko?
But I was like, bro, he was like, yeah, like when I got there, she just immediately like unzipped my pants and everything. And then like, she was like, oh, I can't get pregnant. So, and she just went for it. And yeah, I didn't have time to put on a rubber or whatever. I was like,
you a liar.
Really,
you a motherfucker. You should have just looked him in the face and be like, you a motherfucking liar.
It fucking drives me crazy when dudes are like, condom? I don't want to get you pregnant. I'm like, how about you don't want STDs and you should always wear a condom?
How about you
fucking
don't want
weirdo?
a dirty
Like,
dick?
how about, you want birth control? I'm like, yeah, that'll fucking be still fucking strap up. What do you mean?
Yeah, we just talk about one of the many different things that can happen out of this. You know what I mean? Like
one possibility out of the many possibilities.
Fuck all that noise. Also, like, unsurprising. 3 nights in, like, had there been nothing other than like, yeah, she hit all 3, I'd have been like, wow, cool story, really amazing. The actual outcome, I'm like, yeah, that sounds normal.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. A weird time to transition into this, but I feel like we need to give a rose.
Yeah.
Aww. We haven't given a rose in a while.
So this week we're giving a rose to RBG, and if you don't know what a rose is, just us like celebrating someone who's doing something great or celebrating something good, because there's just so much
shit
out there. So
teamwork.
so this week, you know, like after, man, I was sad that day, even though, yeah. So
it's not like it's something that wasn't like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't believe that happened.
Right,
but
right.
It's very sad.
And so all the things that she contributed to, like, the nation, especially for like women, is just absolutely astounding. And that legacy is like, we have to carry on that legacy of all those things that she worked for and fought for. And you know, I saw Bobby had posted a which will transition into our other
for sure
new segment, like a petition or whatever, donating to get Mitch McConnell out.
Yeah.
Yep. And so we just want to celebrate RBG and Minnie.
Definitely deserves this rose and all the roses.
Yes, for fighting for so long and being a great representation.
Yeah, we'll miss you, B.
Yeah.
Give her that rose.
Now,
which takes us into our next segment.
Of all of that, we have a new segment. And this one, I'm really excited.
Think of like what just happened, but like the opposite of what just happened.
The opposite of what just happened.
We want to honor people who do things great, and we want to tell the other people who don't do things that are so great
to eat a dick. Hit it. Eat a dick.
Thank you. Thank you.
Should definitely be the ongoing songs for that.
And this one goes to fucking Mitch McConnell, dude. Like, go ahead, Amy.
Fuck Mitch McConnell.
Yeah,
what am I going to say about
it? Dude, I don't know who is voting for this fucking prehistoric blob of evil spawn goo piece of shit. I don't know anybody that would vote for this fucking dweeb. I don't know how Kentuckians are still voting for this fucking asshole. It has to be gerrymandered. He has to be doing some fake shit, because I can't even imagine the dumbest of the dumb looking at this piece of shit and thinking, yeah, I fuck with him. I fuck with
Who
this
fucks with
uncooked
him?
biscuit, turtle looking, no spine, evil piece of shit ass motherfucker that is fucking Mitch
He's the
McConnell.
worst.
It's absolutely astounding that he has remained in Congress for so fucking long, being the lint and the nation's gooch. Okay, like he has created so many calluses on our anus. I swear to God, Kentucky. Listen, fuck the bourbon, fuck basketball, go vote, get him the fuck out. Okay, does anybody have anything else to say before another vein pops out of my neck? Does any?
Anybody want a hot take on Mitch McConnell? No, I'm good.
I think the takes are
that
pretty.
dude.
The takes are pretty solid.
Who's gonna follow that, KB?
That covers it.
So, Mitch McConnell, eat you a dick.
You know, wait, pause that. No, not eat a dick. Eat
The dicks.
bags of dicks.
Just all the dicks.
Just bloody and boil filled and fucking puss filled, and like there's fucking ratchetness and scorn, and I want ones with big tips and like fucking big old veins, and I want it to have like wrangled ends and ball sacks
Dicks
still
of all
attached
ages,
with
yeah.
like gnarly pubes coming out of it and like herpes scars, and I want those. You take those, you piece of shit.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Timmy.
Timmy.
Eat a dick.
I forgot KB at the end of KB, take a shot. I don't know if you've said a word, but I feel like Tim just hit the fucking button. KB, that must be you.
Your word is good, as in, are you good, KB?
Take it. Oh,
Fuck him.
he's the worst. I absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, just run over him. I'm sure he's not filled with strong bones. Like,
You know, it's this is a place that's really built up negative partisanship to where it's like it's not even about the side being right. It's about trying to like just beat the other side.
Yeah.
And so there's so much support for him just because they know he like attacks Democrats and liberals and leftists and whatever. And so there's a bunch of people that like, they don't care if he doesn't do anything for them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because he doesn't. Like, when you look at his record, he doesn't do anything for them except this. This is his whole thing. And so that is that's the part that has to be addressed and attacked, is that. And also, if we can win some states in other places like Mississippi and some other places where we got good people running, it doesn't matter if he wins or not. He won't have any power anymore, which would be the almost better than beating him would have him being stuck in the Senate,
Yep.
which he no longer is in charge, and just having to watch all the shit that he did get like flipped over again. That would be better for me, as having sitting here complaining on Fox every day and just I don't know, and just like the world just working like better than it has before.
you know the kids that got bullied?
Mm-hmm.
Those kids bullied Mitch McConnell. That's why he's so fucking miserable. I swear to God, this is the most miserable human being I've ever seen. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, he is
I mean, if I was a
seriously-
turtle, I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
without a show.
Yeah.
Right.
He
Yeah.
just needs
Yeah.
a show, you guys. Has anyone
Gotta have
thought
the
of
show.
giving him a show? Do you think maybe he would?
Could you imagine if someone just gave him a shell and then all of a sudden he just turned into something else?
Yeah. What if he's just like good? Like he's just like, oh, that's all he needed.
Oh, my bad, guys.
Sorry.
What have I been a racist misogynist?
You know, turtles never die and shit. They last forever.
I'm saying
so.
he ain't going nowhere.
It looks like he's already been around for a few lifetimes.
That's what I'm saying. How old is that man? He's so.
172.
Yeah, he just looks like shit.
Remember when they first bring back the vampire cat in the first Underworld movie? And he he looks like one of the stages, like pre-Back to Normal guy. You know what I mean? Where he's just like past the part where the blood has gone down the little drain part, but before the dude fully is like, I'm back, niggas.
Shit.
Well, the funny thing about that whole landscape, did you drop the dice?
Yeah.
The funny thing about all of that shit is like, dude, like when other people are saying, like when you make me being, I'm more left leaning, obviously. When you make me agree with somebody like, what is the Mormon buddy? Mitt Romney. When you make me agree with Mitt Romney, you have, like, you've gone too far.
It fucks me up.
Like, I'm like
there are comedians who are actually like doing phone banks and when you have people who are professional comics who are like, I'm going to spend my money trying to help campaigns and spend my time like doing actual like physical labor for campaigns, you know, we're in some fucked up shit, obviously, right? Like,
and when the Republicans are paying like $19 an hour for you to work for their campaign, and the Democrats don't have to pay shit because they have so many volunteers,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's a difference.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Before we wrap up?
Yep. All right, so we are here on the Happy Corner, obviously. So we always ask our guests, what makes you happy, Bobby?
Oh, man. What makes me happy is living my fucking life the way I want to. One of the things I think I see out in the world is a lot of people who struggle with like how the world is working because they just aren't themselves, right? And a lot of people get stuck because of it's a job situation or because they have a family tie they can't break for whatever reason just yet. But what I found is maybe the most happy is being able to be honest about who I am and what it is that I want to do. Now, it's only come because I work for myself, right? Like I'm self-employed. I own my own business to be able to do something like that. But like, also, I could suffer greatly from being open about being polyamorous, about the fact that I smoke. There's a lot of stuff in my life that I could be in trouble for, but nothing has been more freeing or more happy than me just like doing me and letting people just fucking deal with it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
living your truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I feel like as someone who's agnostic, like all I have is my integrity and my principles. And so like trying to hold to those is vital to me. And so like being able to come through on promises or not promise something when I don't think it's something I can deliver or like, faking it just isn't my thing. So like, that's what makes me happy is when I get through a day, I'm like, it was raw, honest me all day.
Yeah. That's always a good feeling. And it's like, like I finally have gotten to that point where it's just like, and it's some like the
Amy looked over.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like the closer. Stop looking.
It was just coincidental, I swear.
Like the more I ran towards who I truly am, the freer that I felt about everything that I did, and there wasn't this, oh, should I be doing this? Like the because like all of that doubt was like me thinking about other people's perception of what I'm doing. And I'm like, why does that even fucking matter? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, I totally
you really feel how much you want that for somebody else too. Like when you see somebody, like my first thing when I saw the whole thing with Offset and Cardi B was, man, I wish they could have just been honest about what the fuck they were trying to do, what they wanted. And then like, you could have a different result, right? Like most of these interactions that fail is because people couldn't be like truly open and honest about who they were, what they wanted from the jump. A lot of politicians get caught up in dumb shit. It's the same thing. It's like, you could just be open and honest. Then like, you may not get to be this thing you want, but that's the world's fault. That's not your fault. You know what I mean? Like, so anyway.
I dig that. That's a wonderful answer.
Yeah.
People in the chat love that answer.
They loving it.
Well, be yourselves too then, people in the chat.
That's right.
All right. Now, This is another staple of the Happy Corner podcast. It's one of our favorites. We have our guests choose their favorite theme song or jingle. It can be from an old TV show, theme song to a movie or a commercial or whatever. Got
it. Honestly, one that pops up in my head all the time, and this will probably show how old I am, the Greatest American Hero song. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Right? That shit just gets you jacked. Also, that was the first superhero I ever saw with a perm, and I was like, and I had like, that was the type of afro I had when I was a kid. I had, because I'm mulatto, so I had one of those like almost like a big curl fro, like the curls weren't tight. And homeboy on Greatest American, he was white, but he had his hair permed in a way that like resembled my shit. And I was like, the skin don't match with that hair, boy. I could be a hero. I believe it.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, I want to see Bobby with the little curls.
Yeah,
if you go on my Facebook, there's some pictures back in there somewhere. Yeah, I got some old fro pictures in there for sure.
We're gonna stalk it.
You're gonna see likes from us. This will be like a picture from 2015 and shit.
We're gonna go super hard.
If it's no baby picture, I accept it. I'm just like, I get that. I'm not gonna trust.
That's fair. Bobby, where can people find you at?
You can find me at mocha_Jesus on Twitter and Instagram. I actually host a podcast also called the New OGs Podcast with Xavier Lamont that we do live on Fridays. Yeah, we do that live on Fridays. The shows are streamed on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook also. So you can catch that. My production company is State and Madison Entertainment. Like I mentioned earlier, we had done a couple specials last year. We have a whole series of shows that we're planning on filming in Chicago in the future. Hopefully winning if this thing ever ends. So follow State Madison Entertainment.
Sweet.
All right. That has been the Happy Corner podcast with KB
and Amy. And I wanna mention real quick, our next episode is season 4, episode 20. It's our 420 episode.
420 episode. And I'm bringing some special treats.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I want to get we can't have like a bunch of thoughts in the audience, but I want to get a lot of people in the chat with us hanging out. So definitely be around for that. Check that out in 2 weeks.
Yes.
But yeah, that's that. KB, what's your where can people find you at?
You can find me at K-Marion Comedy on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter because
I'm only on Twitter to complain about shit too.
I suck at Twitter, so I'm not on there.
Yeah.
I'm still on Facebook and Instagram, K-Marion Comedy. And then,
same. Miss Amy Blaze on Instagram, Amy Blaze on Facebook. But you can follow us
on Instagram.
Yes, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. We have a Twitter. We don't use it. But you can also listen, share, review, and subscribe to the Happy Corner podcast on Twitch, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah. Thank you to Christopher Hahn for our logo. Thank you to Chris Bongat for our theme song. And thank you to our producer, Sterling. That has been the show. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
It's time to laugh.
Let's take this.
Boredom is just torture. KB and Amy have what the doctor ordered. Pull up but share is the happy corner.